All right, I think we're live. Are we live?
Yeah, I think we are.
It sounds like we're live. And I'm looking at the chat. We have some of the usual suspects. We got we got Ian. We have the Intermission Orchestra at Berkeley. We have Finley at 11 p.m. instead of at or 10. Should be only 10 p.m. But yeah, instead of the usual, what is it, 5 a.m. or whatever it is for you. So hello, hello everyone, and
It's so
welcome
true.
to the Virtual Video Game Orchestra's live stream and premiere of Between Heaven and Earth from Fire Emblem Three Houses. We're so excited to share this with all of you. For those of you who don't know me, let me go in here. You can kind of see our names now. My name is Brandon. I'm one of the founders of VVGO, and I'm one of the leaders of VVGO. I'm also head of the video team and the communications team. Um, what we've got going for you this afternoon is you'll be hearing from some of the people who help make VVGO, Big VVGO operate. So we have these three lovely people, two of whom you've seen before, one of whom is new to our live streams, and we'll have let's have everybody introduce themselves, starting with Rayanne, then Marcus, and then with Tom. So introduce yourself, say who you are, and what you do in VVGO. Oh, Ryan, I can't hear you. I think you're muted. You're definitely muted. The little mute icon is on your
I'm
thing.
muted.
There you go. We're good.
All right. So my name is Rayanne, and I am part of the communications team on VVGO, and this is also the first time I'm participating musically in a project, so that's exciting.
Hi, I'm Marcus. I'm on the prep team for VVGO, and I do lots of clarinet stuff.
Hi, I'm Tom. I play whatever's in my room, and I also make music look nice on occasion.
All right. It looks like we're dropping some frames. I'm posting that in the chat right now. We're dropping it says about 25% of frames, which is quite a lot.
Oh, gee.
But 31% of the last 2 minutes. So that ain't great. Let me see if I can lower. Oh, skip frames. 99%. Terrible. Let's do output stream. Let us see if I can lower the bitrate. I don't think I can do that really easily. If anyone is aware of how to fix that in Streamlabs OBS, please let me know. But anyway, let's see. Where were we? Let's see. It says dropping frames in the moment. Please stand by. Tad laggy. Okay. Looks like we're doing okay. Yeah, if you can still hear us, please say so in the chat. We will be reading the chat throughout the entire live stream. All right. So now that we've all introduced ourselves, let's go around and say how are we celebrating this this release? 149 submissions in. Tom, what do you have to celebrate this release?
Nothing at the moment because I forgot to go get it.
Oh no! Go run and get it. We'll go to everybody else. Okay, Marcus, what do you have? What do you have for us?
I've got a Bundaberg ginger beer.
That's excellent choice. Excellent choice. Rayanne, what do you have?
I'm not gonna drink now, but afterwards I'm gonna go on a good jog and get some endorphins in.
Hey, yeah, let's hear it for those endorphins in the chat. Video keeps freezing, but the audio seems okay. That is unfortunately expected. I didn't really sleep last night, and didn't eat anything until very recently. So I just had a Beyond Burger, from Carl's Jr. So I have some Coca-Cola in this cup. Because I'm not going to be drinking at 2:20 in the afternoon, but I don't know. It's tonight definitely. Let's wait till Tom gets back. You can hear, but the video is not moving. 100%.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. We're a slideshow right now.
Slideshow. Excellent. Let's go back to the loading screen and see if that fixes anything. Okay, loading screen. Let's check our frame rate. Or how can I look at my stream health? 0 drop frames. Okay. I will transition back into the whole call and see if it will work okay. If it doesn't, I may have to not use my own camera. But it's looking like we don't have any drop frames currently. The frame rate is basically negative. Awesome. You know it's good when you're counting your frame rate in seconds per frame. And dolphins, that's pretty good. All right. Well, currently it says that we got no drop frames, so I'm going to assume that things are operating just okay. I think one of the issues is that I was trying to play the stream on my computer at the same time. That that seems like it would be the root of a lot of issues. 0 drop frames.
What have you got there, Thomas? Celebrate.
We all good? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent. Tom, for some reason I can't hear you. I don't know why that is.
I can't as well.
There
That's
it goes.
why.
Hey! So Tom, what do you
There's a
have?
This is I don't even know what the fuck. This is a Malbec
Hey.
wine.
What-
Oh, am I not allowed to swear?
I mean, it's not recommended.
Okay. Whoops. Let's not get kicked off of YouTube. This is a Christian. No.
No.
This is just some wine I have.
Nice.
Awesome.
I'm in the same time zone as Brandon. I'm not gonna drink right now.
Yeah. More than just an image. Oh, this is awful. Well, we'll see what we can do. All right.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, it be like that sometimes. I'm on Ethernet. I don't know. It's probably just my computer not being quite strong enough to handle all of this. Before we get much further forward, we do want to shout out a few people. I would like to personally shout out Jordy de Lot from the Netherlands, who is my partner in crime when it comes to making these videos. He took on like 60 to 70%. No, I'd say about 70% of the work that was involved with the video that you're about to see. It is the first time he's actually been on as an editor. He's improved my experience with video editing so much over the past 6 months or so. From the Snake Eater video, I had to position everything by hand, and it was awful. I was like sitting there with the little calculator app on my computer, just like, man, I gotta make sure all the spacing is right and gotta crop everything exactly a certain way, and it was a complete nightmare. And Jordy came in to the rescue, as he does this professionally, and he's like, yeah, let's make this close to drag and drop. So the video editing workflow has been so incredibly streamlined. That said, it still takes upwards of 20 hours, so it's pretty good. Ooh, I don't know how laggy this is, because I'm seeing the chat. They're just talking about swearing, so this is really, really lagged.
Yeah, this is
like 2 minutes lag.
Yikes.
Okay, well, it's perfectly fine. I'm going to post in the chat really quick. I'll say, please ask Q&A questions for our lovely mugs. Marcus will collect. So, another person I want to shout out would be Ian Martin. Ian has been performing with VVGO since March, I think, and I don't even know how he found out about us. But Ian is Materia Collective. He's a purveyor of all sorts of folk instruments, and he's actually playing the virtual VGM Fest Ultimate tomorrow, Sunday, at 5:20 p.m. U.S. Pacific Time. That's 8:20 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time. So if you are free during that time, I definitely highly recommend going to twitch.tv/bonusstagevan. It's, again, twitch.tv/bonusstagevan to watch Virtual VGM Fest Ultimate and support Ian, who's been here. Additionally, you'll see a little bit of my face there tomorrow as I'm doing a baking segment of some. Well, you'll just have to go and find out. But if you do, let them know that VVGO sent you. All right, Tom, you have a shout out.
I have a couple. Yeah, I know there's people from the Pops Orchestra at UCSB that are watching. I had to leave last quarter because this quarter just didn't make sense with everything that was going on and all this stuff, and especially because of what happened in the spring. But hi guys, I know that some of you are watching, and thank you for coming and supporting this. This is amazing. I would like to shout out a couple different people. Vinita Mutharaj, I know she's probably watching. Matt Owensby, I know he's probably watching. And then I'd also like to shout out a very special person to me, Nick, who has been my boyfriend of about 2-3 months. So congratulations for me, I guess. But yeah, that's everything.
All right, and then Rayanne, you have one as well?
It was just the intermission. Shout out to the Intermission Orchestra at UC Berkeley. And I guess while we're at it, sure, I'll shout out to the other one, our sister school.
The Intermission Orchestra at UCSD.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
so a little bit about.
Go ahead. One, but we're the old. They're technically the older one, but we're more of the senpai than.
That's pretty funny. So a little bit about the music you're about to hear. So Project 4, Between Heaven and Earth, it's from Fire Emblem Three Houses, as we've been saying. It was originally performed by the Intermission Orchestra at UC Berkeley, arranged by Jonathan Shee and Aidan Backus, both of whom you'll be seeing on screen. Jonathan will be playing the soprano sax and the alto sax, and Aidan will be playing the viola. This was actually performed by the Intermission Orchestra at UC Berkeley for their March 2020 concert, literally, maybe a week before quarantine hit? Rayanne and I both played that concert. And then as soon as quarantine hit, we thought, okay, we got to start something up, because now everything's canceled, and thus VVGO was born. So the Intermission Orchestra, I have to also shout them out and thank them for the connections, for the opportunity to build connections with people and to bring people together in this sort of way under the circumstances that we're currently in. A little bit about this. Let's see. After quarantine hit and VVGO started, Jonathan Shee again, had submitted this piece for consideration to be played by our ensemble. But as you may be well aware, VVGO has a pretty expansive instrumentation, so Jonathan took the time and adapted it for our giant instrumentation, including a part for the contrabassoon, which you'll be seeing, which is a 3D printed contrabassoon, by the way, which is nuts. And then also covering the contrabassoon part is Marcus on the contrabass clarinet. So we'll be seeing him there. Yeah, you can see his paperclip in the background, and as well as some other clarinets. They look like I see a bass and a couple greater bass ones. Otherwise known as the contraltos, and then an alto clarinet in the back. It looks like. So many clarinets.
It looks like video's back. Hooray!
Video's back.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
It is.
Liking a lot.
Nice. Okay, it's an improvement. Any frames per second increase is an improvement. I am very happy. Let's see, what else have we got here? We also have a harp part that was covered by the illustrious Dan Kolb. Tom, you want to say a few words about Dan and everything he plays?
I don't know. He just has stuff. Like he's not to degrade you, Marcus, but you see what Marcus has behind him. Okay, you see us, like the you ever seen like Price is Right where they do that? Ooh la la. You know what I mean? Or is it this way? Yeah, it's this way. All that stuff. Take that and multiply it by about like 8.
Yeah.
He has pretty much every sax you can think of, pretty much every percussion instrument you think of.
The clarinets, like crazy. He's got E-flat clarinet down to bass clarinet. He's got timpani. He's got a glockenspiel. He's got a drum set that he loaned out to another person who's in the VVGO server.
Timpani.
Yeah, Dan has timpani.
Dan has timpani. Somebody else had timpani for Project 1? I can't remember.
Yeah. It was the directors of the Reno Video Game Symphony have timpani in their garage. So that's how we were able to get Sean Masterson to play timpani on Snake Eater. But yeah, Dan has timpani and also has mallet percussion. And
like vibraphone. He has a marimba. Like, I don't know what he does for a living.
And plays it all very well.
Yeah, he's excellent. Like, what was it? Let me take a quick look at this. Looking at the season 1 records for the pieces that we currently have out for submissions. Let's wait for the sheet to load. It's probably not a good idea trying to load another page while I'm streaming. It's only going to impact the stream quality. Let me do this on my phone. This is hilarious. Because I feel so stunted. Hey, Dan's in the chat. Hello, Dan. So Dan has everything. Let me pull up.
You know what? Actually, let me find you a thing of just stuff that he has. He sent me a list of because I asked him oh, what percussion do you have? Because I was writing stuff for him. 2 timpani, xylophone, vibraphone, glockenspiel, drum kit, rototoms, marching bass drum, congas, bongos, granite blocks, 20-inch tam-tam, bullhorn, wood blocks, guiro, whip, thunder tube, shakers, claves, police whistle, siren whistle, a chirp, a flexitone, a tambourine, and a triangle.
That's just percussion.
That's just percussion stuff.
Yeah, so I have the submissions list for the credits roll, which is our Project 7 that we have, by the way. Submissions are due tomorrow, end of the day tomorrow. Dan has submitted for B-flat clarinet 1, 2, 3, and 4, E-flat alto sax 1 and 2, tenor sax 1 and 2, and bari sax. For Project 8, which is due in December, he's got all of those, as well as soprano sax, bass clarinet, bass drum suspended cymbal. For Project 9, these are things that he's already submitted. There could be more. There's always more coming. Also did finger cymbals, claves, triangle, and shaker. And his little 20-inch tam-tam. It's absolutely nuts, the amount of stuff that he has access to, and how he's consistently putting out this stuff. So that's enough about Dan. Catch him in the VVGO server as well as the Reddit Symphony Orchestra server. Let's see, what else we got? So, for Project 4, we had 149 submissions, 62 performers, and it was the very first time that we actually covered every single part that was originally written, as well as some parts that weren't originally written. By which I mean we have some rogue trombone parts. These are trombone parts that were written by the one of the Rep Prep team members, John McKay, got permission from Jonathan, the arranger, in order to write these trombone parts. And we had 23 trombone tracks in the final cut. So I think it worked. And you'll see a nice shot of, I think it's Finley McKechnie on bari sax surrounded by trombones for a bar or something, for maybe 2 bars. So be on the lookout for that. But yeah, in the credits, we have rogue trombones and 1 rogue bass trombone, which is John McKay himself on the bass trombone. So, let's see.
What other credit anomalies are there on the credits?
Credit anomalies would be, we have Rayanne and Jeremy, who both played electric bass. They both covered the double bass part, but we also have a double bassist, Joseph Lee, who did submit. And you'll see him. He's an old friend of mine. We are Rubik's Cube solvers. That's how we know each other from back in the day.
625.
Literally 625. But Jeremy also, again, played the choral bass part on electric bass. So you'll see that in the credits. I don't think there are any other really anomalous things. It's our first time that we have contrabass clarinet.
How about Jerome's shopping?
Oh, no, that was for Project 3.
Okay.
That was for last time.
Oh, did he not do anything this time?
I don't think he did, no. For Project 5, I think he was planning on doing something, but I don't know any details.
Okay.
Ooh, ad. I just saw that in the chat. That's just really funny.
Ooh, ad.
Yeah. Oh, I completely lost my train of thought. Someone else speak.
Where were we? Hang on. Yeah. We did Q&A. What else?
Oh, we haven't done the Q&A yet. We've just been
Have there been any questions?
No one has asked questions.
No one has asked a single question?
We've
Wow,
got
we're
a
really good
question
at our
from,
jobs.
Finley. Why music? Why not anything else?
Because that's just how we roll.
I mean,
Oh.
music's good. We know this.
Music's generally good. Oh, I think we're back to a slideshow.
Oh no! We're back to a slideshow?
Well, kind of. Yeah, it's kind of slideshowy.
Yikes.
Oh, well.
It'd be like that sometimes. Okay, we got 25 minutes. We got to get through all this other stuff.
Quick, fill the dead air. No, I'm
Yeah,
joking.
literally. Trying to fill the dead air is 90% of the job.
Did I tell you that
Go
I
ahead.
worked very briefly at a radio station for like 3 months once?
That's funny.
It sucked because it was like 2 a.m. gig
Ooh,
kind of thing.
that's atrocious.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was just like finding the ability to talk at 2 a.m. while playing music.
Yeah, that
It's
is
very
not
difficult.
recommended.
And also, probably nobody listened to my show because I put like on the weirdest whatever.
This is unsurprising.
I mean, it's 2 a.m. Who's listening
2 a.m.?
anyways?
Yeah, that's true. All right.
So it's like I could probably play whatever I want. I can't play like explicit things, but
Oh, we got Orange Over Easy in the chat. They said, tune in just in time to hear 25 trombones. As a trombonist, this makes me very happy. It makes me very happy as well.
Wait, wrong number.
Yeah.
Like
Got a
that far.
paperclip fan in the chat.
Yeah, paper clips. So
I think we're back. We're no longer
a slideshow?
we're no longer a slideshow. Yay.
All right. So if there are no further questions from our Q&A session, Rayanne, do you want to take it on some announcements that we have?
Sure. All right.
We've got one question.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Oh, no.
I-
Let's see.
I mean, last second. Are there any other GME singers or instrumentalists here?
In the chat, I'm not certain, but there are certainly a lot of people from GME. For those of you who don't know, GME is the the Game Music Ensemble at UCLA. That is headed by one of the VVGO leaders, Jose Daniel Ruiz. So he's been promoting VVGO in his GME circle and has recruited quite a lot of people to join our server. So I'm excited to see more participation from all of them. All right, looks like there are no further questions. Okay,
Oh,
Rayanne,
hey,
so sorry.
Xander's here.
Oh, that's cool.
Moving on to announcements right now.
Yeah, I guess.
All right.
Yeah, let's go for it.
So, okay, we just recently closed submissions for Project 5, right? It
Yes.
was Ballad of the Windfish from The Legend of Zelda, Link's Awakening, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the remake.
The new one, specifically. Yeah, the new one.
Which is actually really
specifically.
good. Please go play it.
Oh, jeez.
So we got 115 submissions for that, and overall 42 players. And this was the first time we covered every single part that was written, which is
That's a mistake. We need like
oh really?
a couple more. Yeah. I think we're missing
Oh, my
like
bad.
one or two, but yeah,
We have
pretty much
nearly
everything.
everything.
Almost there. Well, that leads me to my next point. We still need more double basses, and I don't think we have a harp player yet, huh?
No, we don't have a harp player. It'd be really nice to have
Yeah,
one.
so we're looking for more people to play with us, but I guess in particular, double bass and harps. I hope somebody
Strings.
is doing that right now.
Yeah, strings as
Always
well.
more strings.
Yeah.
We'll also welcome more strings too. So if anybody in chat right now knows anybody that plays anything, double bass, harp, strings in general, and would love to play online, you're missing out on playing in person, then contact us. Contact VVGO. Or type it in chat. I wonder if I could put the Discord link in chat
You
later.
should be able to. Yeah, go ahead, grab it from the FAQ channel.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll finish reading the announcements real quick.
For sure, yeah.
So, Project 6 and 7, which one is that? That's Orine, Dragon of Light, and the Guild Wars one, right?
Oh, that is the Guild Wars one. The other one is the credits roll from
Oh,
Super
it's the
Mario
credits roll.
3D World.
Okay, Orine, Dragon of Light, and the credits to 3D World. They're due tomorrow, Sunday, November 15th, end of the day, Hawaii time. Extensions are always welcome though, so feel free to message, usually Brandon, right?
Me. Message me.
Yeah, message Brandon for an extension. So yeah, we still need a bunch of instruments. Keep sending them in for Project 6 and 7.
Yeah, for Project
Uh,
6, we currently
mhm.
have 76 submissions, 25 of which are from Hope, who is in the chat. Realistically, we have, I'd say, about 60. But we are always happy to take more. There's only 16 singers, I think, but I know that we have some more on the way. Project 7, however, really does need many, many more people to play in it. Currently, we're missing guitar and piano, and we only have one person on each part for all of the winds. So clarinets and saxophones, tuba, trombones, trumpets, flugelhorn. I played the flugelhorn on my E-flat horn, which was not recommended. Doesn't really sound like a flugelhorn. But until we have a real flugelhorn, that's going to be it. So if you play any of these instruments, or any instrument at all, and want a part written for you, I'm happy to do that. We want to make sure that we can get a part to everybody who wants to play a particular piece. All right.
All right. You need guitar for Project 7? Because the thing is, I tried looking at it, but I can't read jazz charts, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, jazz guitar players, please. If you know anybody that plays jazz guitar, please send them our way. We also have guitar for Project 8. I wrote out a guitar part for that.
Is it for Redemption?
Yes.
The last one? Okay, yeah. I'm learning that one, but on bass guitar right now. It's a pretty good song. I know nothing about Octopath Traveler, but I started listening to it, and it's pretty lit. I'll just say that.
It's pretty good. Like, yeah, those recordings for 6 and 7 again are quote unquote due tomorrow. But for projects 8 and 9, those are due. The due date for those is Sunday, end of day, December 6th. So there is quite a bit of time until then, and we'll be asking around to see if unilaterally we'd like to extend the deadline, so to give some people some more time. I know that there are a lot of students who are in our server who would probably benefit from an extra week, but we'll get to that when that time comes. All right, looks like. Oh yeah, so instruments still needed for Project 8 and 9. Rayan, take it away.
Sure. So for Project 8, we still need an oboe. I don't know what an EH is. Electric? What's an EH? I'm sorry.
English horn.
English horn.
Oh, an English horn, bassoon, B-flat trumpet, 1 to 2 of them. We also needed a trombone, a Glock, a snare, drum set, viola, cello, double bass. And for Project 9, looks like there's a lot of stuff left up for grabs, so...
Yeah, like none of the brass is
Yeah,
covered at the moment.
gotcha.
So,
Oh, replying to Chris.
We gotta talk slightly about Season 2.
Yeah, so as you're aware, we have these 4 pieces out right now for VVGO Season 1 that are open for recording submissions. But there are talks about what's going to happen in 2021. At least for the rest of 2020, there will be no more pieces that are released. So if you want to record with us and you want to play with us before the end of the year, now is the time to get together and to send in a recording, learn the part. We got conductor videos for everything except for Project 8. I'll get on that real soon. I had a little bit of other stuff to do, namely this. But looking forward to Season 2, we're thinking about what sort of timeline we want for that. We know that winter is a busy time for many people, and we're as far as I am aware, we're not going to have any new pieces in December at all. January, we might have one. It really depends what the VVGO leaders and the rep prep team decide on that front. but it looks like Season 2 will start up in February-ish and run for a couple of months. We also have something hopefully in the works for this coming summer. I can't say any more than that, except that it is an external collaboration again, and I'm very excited just thinking about it. But if you have if you are an arranger especially, and you have a piece that you want to be played, especially if it was supposed to be played at a concert that was canceled due to COVID, send it our way. We have an arrangement submissions form in our Discord server where you can not only submit your arrangement, but also get some feedback on how to adapt your arrangement that you may already have for our ensemble, which is giant. So if you'd like to do that and submit an arrangement, we'll be closing submissions for Season 2 consideration on December 30th. So just before the end of the year. That should hopefully coincide with some other VVGO happenings, but we'll see about that. But yeah, December 30th. If you have an arrangement that you want to submit for consideration for Season 2, submit it by December 30th. And then by mid-January, the pieces should be decided, and by early February, there should be some music on stands. So that should hopefully satiate the masses who are asking, what are we doing next? Yeah, literally. Question for Thomas. Can you DoorDash me some food? From Jerome.
Can you DoorDash me some food, actually? Actually, I have a fun story with DoorDash that happened.
Oh, yeah, the Chipotle
no, it wasn't
story.
With DoorDash. Oh, yeah, this one, too. That's not the one I was thinking of, but I'll tell this.
Okay.
So, Chipotle is great. Everybody likes Chipotle, hopefully. If you don't like Chipotle, I'm very sorry. But anyway, what happened is I got 3 tacos. Or I ordered 3 tacos, and I get my food, and I find that I got 2 burrito bowls instead. Okay, so I'm like, what the fuck?
Hey,
so
hey,
language.
That's where I got. Oops. Sorry, I like to swear a lot. I don't mean to. Okay.
No hex. No hex.
No hex. All right. So I'm like, all right, Chipotle, come on. What are you doing to me? So I send them the thing that says, hey, this is what I got. I meant to get tacos. And they're like, oh, we'll send you another one. They sent me another thing. And it's 2 more burrito bowls. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? And so I'm like, okay. So it's like, let's try it again. 3rd time I got lucky and I finally got my thing. But I have these 4 burrito bowls. And actually I had free food for the next 3 days. So I'm not complaining. But I'm also complaining.
Yeah. Definitely complaining.
Never enough.
But I figured out because on the receipt it said Tomas, but it was with an S and not HS. Excuse me. It had no H. Excuse me. That's what I was trying to say. Had no H in it. So some poor soul got 6 tacos out there.
And you got 6
and a burrito bowl.
You got 4 burrito
Fate
bowls.
worse than death.
Yeah. And tacos.
And tacos.
Yeah.
That's excellent. Mina's currently DoorDashing.
But it's like, what do you think the manager is thinking? The manager's like, how many freaking tacos does this guy want? Right?
That's excellent.
And I'm like, am I going crazy? I had to send my actual order to a few people to be like, am I ordering tacos? And of course, them being the people there is like, no, actually it says burrito bowls. And I'm like, screw you.
That's really funny.
No, it was a good one. No, they just like to when you tell people don't ring the doorbell, they just decide, oh, I'm gonna ring the doorbell anyways, and they end up waking everybody up in the house.
Yes.
It's great.
Excellent. Exactly taking the recommended approach. All right. Well, I think that this is pretty much everything we had in mind for this live stream. Some notes on Project 5. Now that Project 4 video is done, Jordy has been working today in order to download all of the Project 5 submissions and synchronize them so we can get started immediately on the edit for that. I also heard a day 0 initial edit of the audio for Project 5 as well from the illustrious John Waller, who has a lot of time on his hands, but oh my god, is he booked. And things are sounding pretty darn good already, and he's like, this is already coming way further along than most projects at this stage, especially with the size that we have. And so I am very very hopeful that Project 5 will turn out to be excellent. As well as, in the credits, we had 40 people submit for the End Card Ocarina and Recorder Ensemble, or Encore for short. So you'll get to see me playing the ocarina, you'll get to see, hopefully, Marcus playing the ocarina, you'll get to see Ian Martin, who I mentioned earlier, playing some other folk instruments. Get a bunch of ocarinas. We have Riley Zielinski on the contrabass ocarina, which is absolutely hilarious to watch. So, with all that said, be on the lookout for Project 5. We're trying to see about getting Projects 5, 6, and 8 out and in your YouTube feed before the end of the year. Do we have only 6 weeks till the end of the year? Yes, we do. Is it going to be stressful? You bet it will. But we'll try it. But that's all about all the time.
If not,
go ahead.
If not, definitely before the end of February, I think.
Yeah. Well, before I close this out, does anybody else have anything they want to say?
Somebody was asking what's on top of my head.
Oh, I haven't even been looking at the Discord thing because I've been afraid that it'll just negatively impact the stream quality.
Right.
Hola, Tomas, your taco is here? That's great.
I hate it. So here's what's on my head. Oh, great. My headphones are falling off.
Excellent.
You'll see him. I'll just say this. You'll see him in the video, and you can't even see him. Okay. This is one of several plushies that I have. Just know that you'll see him in the video. That's all I'll say. Yeah.
All right. Anybody else have any last things to say before I close this out?
Cheers.
Oh, Ocarina Gang. Can we mention the other thing about Project 5 that we're gonna do?
The credits?
Yeah.
That I mentioned already?
Did you mention it? I must have missed it. Okay.
I mentioned it for like a full 3 minutes.
I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, it's okay.
God, I've not even started with the wine, and I'm already
excellent.
I'm already just gone. Yeah.
You know, it's nearly 5 o'clock somewhere, and that somewhere is Central Time.
Yeah. So Ohio.
Yeah. So last things. This is about all the time we have for the live stream because we do need to turn it around and get everybody over to watch the video. But the last things, Project 6, which is Ori and Dragonfall of Light from Guild Wars. If you're a singer and would like to sing for it, submissions are due tomorrow night at end of the day Hawaii time. So that's 2 hours behind me. It's 3 p.m. for me now. So it's only 1 p.m. for them, right? So you have, what is that, 35 hours left to go? Project 7, which is the credits roll from Super Mario 3D World, also due tomorrow, Sunday, end of day Hawaii time. You have 35 hours. Please send in as many recordings as you can, except for Hope. Do not send me 80 recordings, please.
I think she said in the chat she's got 20 more already.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, no.
Awful. Okay. Other things. Projects 8 and 9. 8 is For Redemption Decisive Battle 2 from Octopath Traveler. Due December 6th. We could use everybody. Get everybody on board. Project 9, which is Bastok, which you didn't actually mention by name. Bastok from... it's the Republic of Bastok from Final Fantasy XI. We could use... everybody, all hands on deck for that one. So if you or someone you know is a musician and you think would be interested in playing with us, please join us in our Discord server. Rayanne, if you could post the link again, I don't have it on hand, and you probably do.